My name's Sherrie, and I'm from Breathitt County High School, agriculture. And our problem this year that we wanted, I was thinking of your lounge, and I thought that'd be good to have a section for sustainability, so charge for your teachers if they come in there for a few minutes. But our problem this year, we needed $3,000. So to do that with the ARI grant, we had to split that in 3 different ways. So we had the Gallapalooza 1, Gallapalooza 2, and the Gallapalooza 3, okay? Mr. Hale's in charge of the Gallapalooza 3. Next session, he'll be doing that one. And what we wanted to do is, you all have seen these real pretty horses around Lexington and Louisville. And I always thought they were just gorgeous. And I'd always stop in my tracks and look at those things to see how pretty they were. And I think they're very noticeable. And they bring a lot to the environment. And I said, well, why can't we have one of those around here? So we did write the grant up. And we did receive the 3 parts of it for it. So for $1,000, we are going to do the landscaping. My agriculture classes will design and implement a landscape design in an area that will complement our campus. And that will be landscaped in brick and roses, or knockout roses, those things too. But the greenhouse class and crop class will design that. Students will implement it. It is close to our agriculture department area, so we can maintain it with water and such like that, fertilizing. And so this second part covered actually the horse part of it. So the landscaping is the first part, and that's going to be $1,000. The second part was the 2 part, and that is actually the horse itself, which cost about $1,500. It's a fiberglass model horse, and so it's already primed, it's painted, ready for number 3. And so it did cost $1,500, so I had to split the grant, and we laughed a bit ago because I didn't know if that was the front half of the horse or the back half of the horse, so we'll see. But it did means to cover that. So it's going to be a model horse, fiberglass. We will figure out a way to get that into our school next week or in the week after, and that will be a project for our art classes to take over and design. And my request was to make it an agricultural themed or our heritage themed drawings and paintings on it. And the thing that I have and what we do, that will add to our landscaping around school, beautifying it, because we have our greenhouse, we have our high tunnel we have currently, that the ARI grants have helped us with. We've been doing this for a few years. Our little country ham house we have, high tunnel, and then raised beds. So we're in a production sustainable means to do that. So this is going to beautify that campus, and it's in a position where the entire community will see it. And I have no doubt once we install it, people will make a way there to see it, because the word will get out and it will be positive. To make it even better, though, in a few years, if I'm even gone after this retirement thing kind of maybe forces us out, but it is where in 3 or 4 years another group of students may want to redesign it, repaint it if it fades, but it would be something they would be taking pictures and just beautifying the campus. The biggest thing that I have found in 27 years of teaching is that if you let kids get involved in ownership into it, they take pride in it. They ask, right now if you go to Breathitt, the greenhouse is open. It's unlocked, and they're in and out there all the time. The gate on our high tunnel is open. And they say, well, how do you keep things from getting stolen or damaged? Students invest in it. It's their stuff. So they work the greenhouse. They'll work the ham house. They'll do the raised beds. This is another project. We're giving our kids the powers to do this project. They take pride in it. They own it then. And nobody better mess with their stuff. So they take care of it, and they'll let you know if something's happening with it before you can see anything. So hopefully it will be a good project. We look forward to doing that. And the biggest part of this we're going to do is tie every lesson with this horse. And somebody even gave me an idea here to tie it in with the Kentucky Derby. So when the Derby happens in May, to have lessons. I want to make our teachers' jobs easier, not harder. I don't want to tell them they're going to do a lesson on horses. My students will create a lesson we want them to teach on horses. So I'll take something to Miss Coomer, my English teacher, and say, can you get this to your guys? And it's going to be a day after testing. She'll say, well, great, that's going to be a great day. I don't have to think a lot. I can give them this information, and it's going to be good. I'm going to take a unit on math, whether it be statistics or pacing or track records or something with math, and tie that in to the math department and let them do a unit on that. And then same way for history, looking at how the horses played a role maybe in history and the use of the horses now. Science department will look at anatomy, physiology, or genetics on that with the breeding in Kentucky. So every department we want them to look at in our school. So the goal 100% ideal, but if we can get 80 to 90% population of our school that's affiliated with this horse project and doing something on that, then they know about it, they're familiar with it, and they've had investment into it, and they've made that connection across curriculum. So that's their general idea. Any questions?